This is take 3 from the Hegerman compound with the toddler. So I know the last video got a lot of love. This is not as easy as that one apparently looked. I'll try again tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to happen tonight. So before I go to the workout, quick announcement. We just sent out a newsletter that talks about a challenge that we're starting on Monday. Very excited about this challenge. It's kind of like the whole life challenge that we used to do, if you remember those from back in the day. No, come here. Come say hello. Are you okay? He's gonna yell at me because I ate a treat of his. Say hi. So Monday we're going to start a challenge. It's kind of an accountability challenge where we're going to have the 5 habits that we talk about, and it's through Wodify. It's through Wodify Rise, which is a different application. But I'll send out another email with more details. It's open to everybody, so it's not just CrossFit members. It's the community. So if you have friends or family who you think could benefit from it, it's free. So we'll get a bunch of people doing it. Hopefully, I want to get all of our members doing it.
Eat 1 cookie bar.
Eat 1 cookie bar. That's not the nutrition challenge. That's what he's yelling at me for. All right. So the other announcement before we get into the workout is we decided that we're going to do a little dumbbell loan to our members. These are the CrossFit members, which is you guys watching this, but we are going to loan out those dumbbells for whoever wants them, 1 per person. 1 per person, first come, first serve. And yeah, can contact me and we can figure out, we'll have you just kind of sign it out and we'll go from there. So here's the workout.
These are dumbbells. Do you want to show how to do the movements with your dumbbells? Okay.
All right. So the workout of the day starts with a warm-up set where we have a dumbbell.
Time.
If you can always use something that's light, so something to just lock out overhead. So 5 reps per side. That would be then followed up with 10 lateral stair steps. So up your stairs facing sideways. You could maybe try to climb up to the 2nd stair. It's the workout time right now. So 10 per leg, 15 ab mat sit-ups. You can use towel, pillow, sweatshirt, and then 20 air squats. So 3 rounds of that. And family hug. And then the workout. So the workout's called Garage Fight. It is a play on Fight Gone Bad. So those of you familiar with Fight Gone Bad, you know the drill. If you've never done it, basically we have 5 different exercises, and each exercise has a 1-minute window where you're trying to get as many reps in as you can during that minute. Now there's some strategy that I'll talk about with that, but you go from, it's a continuous clock. If you can find one that there should be some options that we've also included. Sorry, I should have included that on here, but a counting clock that would beep every minute for you. I'll look for one. I'll add a link on here. But anyway, when it beeps, you have to move on to the next exercise, and only the reps count within that window. So 2 options here, 1 with a dumbbell and 1 with the odd object backpack that we had from yesterday. And the movements are a dumbbell goblet thruster. You ready to show the thrusters?
Does it go like this?
It's 1, yeah. We'll have both. You can see the professional and the semi-pros back here. So
Gus, like this?
That's what it looks like. Go ahead, just like that. Like this, Gus.
Squat and push up.
Perfect.
And squat and push up. Good job.
All right, perfect. And then after that, I'm lost here. Oh, no. Okay, so then after that, single dumbbell power cleans, that would be 5 per side. Single dumbbell power clean from between the legs.
So like the hang.
Yep, hang. Yep,
Here.
Power cleans.
Cleans.
5 per side and switch. Then hop over the dumbbell.
Okay,
Hops over the dumbbell.
Put your dumbbell down and jump over it.
Yep.
Hop. Good job.
Very good. So hops over the dumbbell. You can do that laterally. And then last one would be single arm push press.
You ready,
So
guys?
you use your legs for the push press, right? Little jump and press. Good. Make sure you lock out overhead. Try to get that arm as close to your ear as you can, straight up and down. 5 per side and switch. Couple notes on that movement specifically. Switching might be easiest to bring it down and actually clean it back up, but you can play around with that. I would suggest playing around with that before you start the clock so you know exactly what you're going to do. And then the last thing is burpees.
That's
Now you
burpee.
see if you, burpee.
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 Wait, I'll do it with you.
There you go.
Ready? Down on your belly. What are you doing?
Okay. So odd object thrusters, odd object cleans, hop over, and then holding for reverse lunges. So I think that should be clear. If it's not, shoot me a text. So a strategy for this, recognize that this is a 17-minute workout, right? That, or at least 5, yeah. So it's 15 minutes of work, 2 minutes of rest. And it's a lot of work, right? So you want to strategize so you can try to maintain the same output throughout. So a couple ways to do that. You have a number. You'll see these options down here. What pace will allow for good movement quality for each minute. So you can kind of like, you can do like 20 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest within the minute. You do that twice, or you can just pick a number, something like 15, 20, somewhere in between, maybe more, and try to hit that each round. And this way you don't have to worry about the clock as much. But the idea is to be consistent. So each of the 3 rounds of the individual movement, try to get pretty close within 1 or 2 reps. So each round itself, the total rep count is fairly similar. Okay. Wodify, you'll see it plug in the 3 rounds individually and it'll do the math for you, but you do have to count those 5 movements as consecutive reps. So at the end of the burpees, you have one number that includes all of the dumbbell movements and the burpees, and then you'll record that. Okay. Whew. So the home workout. The home workout is it starts with a 1-minute balance test. If you haven't caught on, the home workout is a little bit more beginner style. This is actually a direction that CrossFit has gone towards. I love the direction. I think it's great. You'll see the fitness models that they use. So if you haven't watched those videos yet, they're awesome. Not a fan of the music, the sad piano music that they use, but other than that, it's great.
Get back.
So check that out, 1-minute balance test, and then a 12-minute AMRAP where you do 20 high knees, 15 deadlifts with whatever weight you can use, and then the 10 air squats. So 12 minutes of repeating those 3 exercises, that triplet. And then the last exercise, workout, the daily pump. This is Sarah's workout here. I'm going to hit play over here on her video so you can see. First, the good mornings, 12 of those. The windmills, this might need a little bit more explanation, so I'll come back to those windmills. Those are really good exercises. We don't do them often. There's a few points that we want to talk about. The good mornings, as you saw, and then the rear foot elevated split squat, and then the plank. So what you'll notice Sarah's hands opening and closing. When she's making fists, she's pulling down her elbows towards her waist. That's the concentrated plank. So you would do 5-second pull and then a 5-second release for 30 seconds. Yeah, that's, I think that's the whole thing. So the only other thing that I want to talk about is with that windmill, where, Dawn, can you demonstrate the windmill for us? Let me take it off of the shared screen here. Okay, so arm is straight up and locked. And then step back so we can see the setup. You're actually going to have your foot slightly out on the right side. Slightly out, turn to the side, yep. And then you're going to reach your right hand on the inside of your knee all the way down while looking up at the weight. And you're keeping your legs straight. So you're going to get a stretch there. Stand all the way back up, and you're using the hips, the kind of outer hips there, the obliques, the hamstrings, you're using a lot. I'm going to include another video that is a little more detailed, but it's a great movement. Have fun with it. Oh, it's kind of yeah. I mean, Dawn, excellent job under the.
I sense your sarcasm. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, we didn't practice at all. That was completely impromptu. So,
Get him,
goodbye once more from the Hegman household. It turned out to be a full family video after all.
Gus.
Hi, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Making muscles. Munchkin muscles.